Ever been completely ignored by a woman you like? You send a text, wait for a reply, but all you get is silence. You see her online, posting and active, yet she's not responding to you. It stings, doesn't it? Suddenly, self-doubt creeps in. Did I say something wrong? Was I too eager? You start replaying past conversations, searching for answers. But here's the truth. You need to stop. Her ignoring you isn't about you. It's about her. And guess what? You can turn this situation to your advantage. In this video, we're diving into the Stoic mindset to reclaim your power. By the end, you'll know exactly how to handle this situation with strength and confidence. The reality of the situation. Women test men. It's just a fact. Sometimes they ignore you to see how you'll react. Will you stay composed or will you fall apart? If you get emotional, you lose. If you remain unfazed, you win. Today, I'll show you how to maintain control when she goes silent. Not by playing games, but by becoming an unshakable version of yourself. Consider this your ultimate guide to handling rejection like a Stoic. Why she's ignoring you, and why it doesn't matter. Let's get one thing straight. When a woman ignores you, it can feel like a blow to your confidence. You start overanalyzing everything, wondering where you went wrong. But here's the game-changing truth. It's rarely about you at all. Modern dating is filled with subtle tests, power plays, and unspoken rules. Maybe she wants to see how much you care. Maybe she's gauging your reaction to her silence. Or maybe she's just busy. Whatever the reason, it's irrelevant. What truly matters is how you respond. If you're glued to your phone, checking for a reply every 5 minutes, you're handing her control over your emotions. And that's exactly what you don't want to do. The Stoic solution. Take back control. Stoicism teaches us a fundamental lesson. You can't control what others do, but you can always control how you react. When she ignores you, don't overthink or spiral into self-doubt. Instead, recognize that her actions are outside your control. The only thing you can control is your response. What should you do? First, accept that you can't make her reply. But what you can do is choose how you react. Don't chase, don't double text, don't demand an explanation. Instead, do nothing. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about showing that her silence doesn't shake your confidence. By doing nothing, you shift the power back to yourself. You prove that your mood, actions, and self-worth aren't dictated by whether she responds or not. Most guys panic and send desperate follow-ups. That's a mistake. Stoicism is about staying composed, holding your dignity, and showing that you don't need external validation. When you remain indifferent, you become more intriguing. She starts to wonder why you're not reacting like everyone else. The power of indifference. Let's say you've been talking to a woman and suddenly, radio silence. The usual instinct is to send another message, to ask what's wrong. Don't. If she chooses to ignore you, that's her choice. You have your own life to focus on. By not responding with neediness, you demonstrate strength. You show her you're a man in control of his emotions. Think of a time when you were ghosted after a great date. Most guys immediately assume they did something wrong and try to fix it. But what if, instead of chasing, you focused on yourself? Hit the gym. Work on your goals. Keep moving forward. Not only does this make you more attractive, but it also builds your own self-respect. By doing nothing, you actually regain all the power. And if she never reaches out again, so what? You've already moved on and leveled up in the process. Number 1. Shift the focus back to yourself. Here's your first step, and it's one of the most powerful moves you can make. Instead of overanalyzing her silence, take all that energy and turn it inward. Her ignoring you isn't a setback. It's a perfect opportunity to invest in yourself and grow. Now is the time to elevate your mind, body, and goals. What does this look like in action? Hit the gym. Get serious about your physical health and strength. Pursue your goals. Whether it's advancing in your career, learning a new skill, or working on a passion project, go all in. Engage in your hobbies. Do the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Surround yourself with uplifting people. Build a circle that supports and inspires you. The more effort you put into your personal growth, the less her silence will matter. In fact, the more you prioritize yourself, the more naturally attractive you become, not just to her, but to everyone around you. Women aren't drawn to men who chase with desperation. They're attracted to men who are locked in on their own path, their own purpose. Think back to a time when you were fully immersed in your goals. Maybe you were hitting the gym consistently and seeing real progress. Maybe you were grinding away at a business idea, putting in the hours, making sacrifices, and watching your hard work pay off. During those moments, waiting for a text back wasn't even a concern. You were too focused on becoming the best version of yourself. That's the mindset. That's the energy. When you make yourself the priority, your growth, your happiness, your success, people can feel it. And guess what? They'll naturally be drawn to you, including her. She'll start wondering what's changed, why you're not reacting, why you seem even more confident and appealing. And all of this happens because you made yourself the focus. Number 2, mastering reverse psychology. You've probably heard about reverse psychology in dating, but many people misuse it. When applied correctly, though, it can be incredibly effective. The key? When she ignores you, don't chase. Ignore her right back. But here's the catch. Your indifference shouldn't come from bitterness or frustration. This isn't about playing mind games. It's about showing resilience. The second you stop seeking her validation and prove that her silence has no impact on you, she'll start wondering why. Shifting the power dynamic. By withdrawing your attention, you change the entire game. This isn't about manipulating her. It's about proving that you're in control of yourself. It's not about who reaches out first, but about who maintains their composure. Picture this. You've sent a few texts and she hasn't responded. The urge to send another message or even ask why she's ignoring you creeps in. Don't do it. Instead of reacting emotionally, step back. Move forward without investing any more time or energy into the situation. Live your life, go out with friends, focus on your fitness, and work toward your goals. Share glimpses of your thriving lifestyle, but don't initiate contact with her. Eventually, she'll start questioning the shift. Why isn't he chasing me? Did he lose interest? Has he moved on? And when she finally reaches out, and trust me, she will, respond with calm detachment. Don't acknowledge her silence. Don't ask why she disappeared. Simply reply as if nothing happened. Now, without any effort, you flip the dynamic in your favor. You didn't fall into the trap of overreacting, and that makes you appear strong, confident, and fully in control of your emotions. That's the true power of reverse psychology. Number 3, stay calm and unshaken. A common mistake men make when ignored by a woman is letting their emotions take over. Anxiety, frustration, or even anger start creeping in. And that's exactly the reaction you need to avoid. The moment you let your emotions spiral, you give her the upper hand. She can sense the shift, and suddenly she holds all the control. The Stoic approach is simple. Remain calm, composed, and unaffected by her silence. No matter how she behaves, your mindset should be one of stability, confidence, and self-assurance. This isn't about faking indifference. It's about truly refusing to let her actions dictate your emotions. Mastering this kind of emotional control doesn't just make you feel better, it also makes you more attractive. People, especially women, are drawn to those who project unwavering confidence, those who don't get thrown off balance by minor setbacks. In the end, calmness signals strength, and strength is irresistible. So, the next time she ignores you, Resist the temptation to react impulsively. Pause, take a breath, and remind yourself, her silence doesn't determine your worth. You're the one who controls how you feel, not her. Instead of obsessing over her response, channel your energy into something productive. Go for a run to clear your mind. Listen to music that makes you feel unstoppable. Throw yourself into a project that challenges you and demands your focus. By doing this, you take charge of the situation. You shift your attention away from her and back to yourself, proving that your emotions are yours to manage, not hers to manipulate. And in the process, you reinforce your own sense of control and self-worth. That kind of confidence is magnetic. And when she realizes her silence hasn't fazed you, she'll start wondering why she doesn't have the effect she expected. That's when the power dynamic shifts in your favor. Number 4, let go of the outcome. The most powerful mindset shift you can make? Stop attaching your happiness to the outcome. Whether she responds or not, whether she's interested or not, it shouldn't shake your sense of peace. That's real strength. By releasing your need for a specific outcome, you free yourself from the emotional highs and lows of dating. Letting go doesn't mean you're indifferent to her. It means you prioritize your own well-being over seeking her attention. This change in mindset is crucial. When you detach, you stop allowing someone else to dictate your self-worth. You reclaim control over your emotions and your life. The moment you stop obsessing over her response, something shifts. You become calm, self-assured, and grounded. And here's the truth. People are naturally drawn to those who don't need constant validation. When you detach from needing a particular response, you communicate self-respect. You demonstrate that you don't rely on external approval to feel whole. And ironically, that's when she's most likely to notice you. Think about the times you've been overly invested in an outcome, a job interview, a date, a text. The more you stressed over it, the worse you felt. Your mind raced with over-analyzing, imagining worst-case scenarios, and losing your sense of ease. Now picture yourself releasing all of that. Imagine being completely okay with whatever happens because you know you'll be fine regardless. That's the essence of detachment. It's accepting that whatever unfolds is meant to happen. It's understanding that your peace isn't determined by someone else's response, but by your own inner stability. When you truly let go of whether she reaches out or not, you step into freedom. You no longer feel the urge to chase, to seek reassurance, or to measure your worth by her attention. And when you reach that level of confidence, it's magnetic. Letting go of the outcome radiates assurance, and assurance is what captivates people. It's the quiet power that makes others take notice. Not because you're trying to prove anything, but because you genuinely don't need to. The bottom line. Most guys panic when a woman ignores them. They overthink, they chase, they lose their sense of control. But you won't, not after today. You now have the knowledge and the mindset to change the game. When she ignores you, take it as your moment to stand apart, to remain unfazed. No overreacting, no scrambling for attention, just calm, quiet confidence. And that makes you more than just attractive. It makes you powerful in every area of life. Look around. How many men do you know who let their emotions control them? How many spiral the second they're ignored? That won't be you. You'll be the man who keeps his composure, stays focused on himself, and doesn't seek validation. Because this isn't just about dealing with one woman, it's about mastering your life. Once you master your emotions, you're no longer at the mercy of other people's actions, opinions, or decisions. You're free. And that kind of freedom, it's irresistible. Women notice it. People respect it. And most importantly, you feel it. So from this moment forward, don't just play the dating game, master it. Always be the one in control. If this message resonated with you, take action. Subscribe and be part of a community of men who are committed to leveling up in every aspect of life. don't wait for the next time she ignores you to start focusing on yourself. Start now. Start today. Because this isn't just about relationships. It's about becoming the strongest version of yourself. The man who doesn't react, but takes charge.